Guys, we're almost on the first stage of the season. We got Atletico Ottawa versus PFC. Can PFC win 3 in a row? We have Valour versus HFX Wanderers here. Winner of that will jump into the top 4. And then on top of all that, we got FC Edmonton versus York 9. Can FC Edmonton pick up their first win and have a huge upset victory over York 9? I'll let you know my predictions, so let's get started. Hey guys, it's Curtis here and you're watching my channel, A.F.C. Curtis, your home for all things Canadian Premier League content right here on YouTube. So if you're new here, maybe consider hitting that red subscribe button. Alright guys, before we get to my predictions here, I do want to let you know that my contest for the 2020 Pacific FC home kit is now closed. You cannot enter it anymore, and I'll be announcing the winner right here in this video at the end of the video, so stay tuned until then. Alright, the first game of the week is Tuesday, September the 1st, 8 p.m. Eastern. It's FC Edmonton versus York 9 FC in this big one here. And yes, as you can tell, I'm not going to give the win to FC Edmonton because, well, they've been dreadful for parts of this season, but they've been other good parts of the season where every so often in a game you've seen moments and you're like, yeah, you know, this team can definitely win. And in the last 2 or 3 games that they've played, you can actually just watch. If you don't watch the score, you don't see the goals, and you kind of just watch them play, you do feel like this is a good team. They have a good base here, which is a good thing. They unfortunately just have a bad run of form right now. Honestly, I think if the team had a preseason, I think they would have a much better season. If they had a full 28 games season like we were supposed to have and a preseason, I think this team would be a lot better along, a lot further along in the standings and the table. They potentially could finish in the top 4 if they had that preseason, if they had a full 28 game season. But unfortunately they don't, and they have some pieces here that just, you know, I mean, they lost Amir Dij in the first game. It's been a bad season for their, they also don't have Amir, well, besides Amir Dij, they also don't have Raul Tito, who didn't come over because of COVID. So this has really just been a really bad, rough year for them, for FC Edmonton. On the other side of the coin, with York 9 FC, I feel like they just we haven't seen York 9 reach that hype level yet that they were supposed to do this season. They were supposed to be one of the best teams in the league this season. I predicted they were going to finish first, if I'm not mistaken, in my predictions in this first stage. They still could do that here because they still have this game and another game on the weekend, and I do feel like they're going to get a win in this one. I think they're going to start to gel a little bit more. They did drop 3 major points this past weekend, only getting a 1-1 draw against Halifax there, and a game that I really thought if they held on another 2 minutes they're going to get the win, get the 3 points. They didn't though, but in this one I do think they're going to get the win. I think it's going to end 2-1 win for York 9. Our next game here is Wednesday, September the 2nd, 1 p.m. Eastern. It's HFX Wanderers versus Valour FC here. This is going to be a good game because these are 2 teams right now tightly contesting for those top 4 spots. Whoever wins this game will probably, oh well, they will for sure be in the top 4 coming into the weekend, which is huge with 1 game to go on the weekend for these 2 teams. So I mean, this is a big one. HFX Wanderers, though, they're missing a very key piece to their puzzle here for the offensive part of the game. Attacking midfielder Joe Morelli there, who of course launched a discus forearm there right to the throat of Joe DiChiera this past weekend, and because of that got red carded, missed the rest of that game, and will be out for this midweek game due to suspension. That's going to be a huge piece to miss there for HFX. Meanwhile, on the Valour side of things, they've had a lot of injuries this season, a lot of knocks. Top left back Baku Matu has been out since game 1. Brett Levis has been out there with an injury recently as well, which I think has kind of hurt the team a bit, but they're still resilient. They've been able to pick up wins and get points whenever they can. Hence why they're in the top 4 right now, because of resiliency. So good job for them as well. So this is going to be a tight contest. I don't know who's going to win. It's going to be tight. And I can't really say for sure who's going to win or who's better than the other team right now. I do feel it's going to be tight to the very end. And, you know, HFX is good at coming back. We've seen that. And because of that, I just feel it's going to be a draw in this one. I'm going to have to go with a 1-1 draw between Valour and Halifax. Our last game of the week here is Wednesday, September 2nd, 8 p.m. Eastern. Pacific FC versus Atletico Ottawa. And let me tell you guys, Pacific FC is a rolling right now on the island. 2 straight wins for them. They're looking like they're the team really with the best form now on the island, coming into the end of the first stage, into the group stage, which is going to be huge for them momentum-wise, which is great for them. With them, I mean, they got 2 straight wins coming into this game against a team that got a win and then a big loss against Forge on the weekend. I mean, that's tough for Atletico Ottawa. They've had, you know, spells where they've been good and spells where they've been bad. You know, I mean, they've been so up and down the scales, but on the good part of them, for their history side, although it's been short, every time they get shut out in a game, the very next game they score 2 goals, which is a good thing to point out for Atletico Ottawa fans, to give them some bit of hope here. But on saying that, I do feel they need to realize in these last 2 games they should probably start to rotate the squad and really see who they're going to bring back for next season, because even if they do make it out of the first stage, I'm not too certain they're going to be able to make it out of the group stage. So they need to spend these last 2 games, really think about which are these core players they want to bring back for next season, And then on the PFC side of things for this game, I mean, they're going to continue rolling. I really feel like they will. They're going to come out strong. Bustos has been good for them. Really, the whole team has been good for them. Blasco's really done really well this season as opposed to last season too. So, I mean, this team, and Diaz, of course, up front for them. This team's going to go on and I think get a win here. I feel bad for this, saying this for Atletico Ottawa fans, but I do think it's a win for Pacific FC. 2-1 final is the final score. All right, guys, before we go, I have to draw my winner here. Let me get my bowl here, my trusty bowl. Everyone that entered. So thank you, by the way, to everybody that did enter for the contest over the past week, and thank you so much to Pacific FC for letting me give away their 2020 home kit to one of my lucky viewers. So here I go. I'm about to draw the winner here. So they will enter it on Twitter as well as Instagram. So I'm about to go. I'm gonna look at the screen here, feel around. I'm gonna make my selection now. I feel like it's the Champions League. Okay, so I got my selection. Here we go. Let's see, who is it? Oh, it's Ty at McGurger_burger. Now I'm going to go up close to the screen here because last time I tried doing this last weekend, it didn't really focus. Let's see if it'll focus on this one. But either way, congratulations, Ty. There you go. Congratulations, Ty. And of course, let me know down in the comment section below your predictions for this coming week's games, as well as if you like this content in my video here. Definitely hit that thumbs up, that like button, as well as hit that red subscribe button and bell notification if you haven't already to get subscribed so you can get notified as well each and every time I drop a brand new episode just like this one. You can also watch my content, guys, over at northernstarting11.com. I'll have a link for that website down in the description below. And you can also watch my content over at FOP Mob under the Canadian Premier League section there. So that's pretty cool. Other than that, guys, we'll see you guys on Friday.